Hello and welcome back to Base 911. Continuing on with Looper's base. I think this base is definitely getting there. We're going to be cooling down this area. We're going to have a lot more farms turn online. We're doing good on oxygen. We have our bathroom set up. I'm switching around the schedule so that way they don't need more than just this one bathroom. We're ready to start building all the other infrastructure that we need kind of for our base, beds for duplicants to sleep on and stuff of that sort. Things are looking pretty good. I'm kind of just, as I'm going, deconstructing most of the stuff that he built because it's just not pretty and it's kind of in the way in a lot of cases. But, what do you need? 10 to 30 degrees. Okay, well, we're not going to be there for a while, so maybe it was wrong to plant these guys. Growth halted, atmosphere, body temperature. Okay, I can live with that. We're going to build a new cooling line to cool off our farms. And I think basically the series is going to end once I have my active cooling system online, because I think by then I'll have permanent food solutions, I'll have gas storage, the base will be fully oxygenated, everything will be going hunky-dory. Yeah, we're just going to accumulate more polluted water in this area down here after we've kind of processed through a lot of this. I think we're already ready to just kind of bump things up to a higher speed, actually. Research done. Let's get liquid tuning done. Okay, so now we can do what I was talking about earlier, just kind of get some gas mixing with a gas reservoir. I think we're just going to be fine plopping the gas reservoir down somewhere like over here. Maybe just like right here actually would work perfectly. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and say base, tile, set up some granite tile, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Let's just use igneous rock because I don't care much for igneous rock. And we will set up a little platform here on which we are going to build our gas reservoir. And we're going to use that to kind of make this process a little bit more efficient. Make sure that it's almost all hydrogen going out, or at least all full packets of stuff. We do need to put a little bit into this line over here as well. So, to that end, let's go ahead and deconstruct this. And I'm actually going to deconstruct... which way do I want this to flow? I guess I want it to go through here first. Sounds reasonable. Okay, so I'm going to have it flow counterclockwise, I think is the plan. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's set up a gas pump somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. I kind of just want to run more hydrogen actually down here. It's going to be a little bit more work, but getting the hydrogen line through here seems like a big plus. Because hydrogen is just going to be more efficient. And I'm also not then using up oxygen that I might be wanting to put somewhere else. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's build out here, that way we can clear out this. And let's also then... I could just run through here. I think I want to run through like right here. I think this is where I want to break through. Let's dig out here, let this water kind of flow out. Let's go ahead and uproot this. Base, tile, igneous rock is fine. Let it just basically flow out into here, right? And we'll take our hydrogen line that we built for this, and let's go ahead and say ventilation, gas bridge, igneous rock is fine. Do something like this. Yeah, and we will deconstruct here, ventilation, gas pipe, igneous rock, extend it out all along here. And then we are just going to gas bridge over here onto this line. Looks good to me. And then I want to set up one more gas bridge somewhere. Might as well set it up in a place that hasn't been built yet. So let's cancel this and say ventilation, gas bridge, granite's fine right here. And that'll set the direction for everything. Alright, looks good. We can also go ahead and expand out our farms a little bit more. That way people have things to stand on as they do this. Suffocating. Catalina. Catalina, this is a bad decision. What has happened? Deconstruct this with priority 9. And dig this with priority 9. What are you doing, Catalina? What schedule are you on? What schedule are you on, Catalina? I guess it's also time we want to just move some of these people down. You go to schedule 6, 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 you go to schedule 6. Yeah, let's just start moving them down. Because otherwise I'll forget. No other real reason. Move some people down here. Move some people down here. You know what, let's go ahead and just add a new schedule right now. Schedule 9, downtime, bedtime, work time. Yeah. And let's move some people down to schedule 9. Okay. More or less good to go, I think. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and start deconstructing the rest of this. Give a deconstruct order for all of this. It can all go now. And we're going to set up another barracks. What a weird area over here. Let's go ahead and get rid of these as well. And let's say furniture, cots. Granite cot sounds good to me. Perfect. Alright, looking good. I didn't lose somebody over here, did I? No, they escaped. I completely forgot about the suffocating person. Not gonna lie, I might not be the most attentive of people. Gas reservoir. Make it out of iron. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and do this. And we'll have these gases mix in here. Let's push this to a 7. Let's push this to a 7. How are we coming along temperature-wise? Alright, so this is nice and cool. Comes up here and starts exchanging heat. 21 degrees, 30 degrees. Reaches 30 degrees fairly quickly. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't want to do this, do I? Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. To make this flow more smoothly, we will say ventilation, gas pipe, granite. We're going to hook this up. We are going to enable these again. New printables. What do we got? -3 learning, huh? Yeah, not picking you. This guy has some farming, some digging, some athletics. Oh, but cannot build. Awkward. 2 Trivaldos to choose from. 2 Trivaldos. +2 farming, +5 strength. Kind of a more interesting set of interests over here. Let's take this Trivaldo. More Trivaldos. Everybody's happy. Stress continues to go down. The fact that we're taking on more dupes must mean that everything is turning around for us. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Ventilation. Let's wait until this thing gets built, and then we'll change that up. Ventilation. Gas bridge. Igneous rock is fine. Hook up this like so. Alright, so this will start flowing as soon as we have this all done. Looks good to me. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's just deconstruct this. We'll lose access to this area up here, but that's fine. And then let's also just, well... growth halted atmosphere. Yeah, because you have a bunch of water on top of you, don't you? Mop this up, please. Mop this up as well. Get some mopping done. Growth halted pressure. Yeah, this is also another reason to run the hydrogen in as opposed to pumping it from this room. I still do have pressure concerns. Okay. Are things getting any better over here? Or is this electrolyzer system just cramping our style too much here? Okay, it is time to turn this on. Ventilation, gas pipe. Gonna go with granite. Run this over here, run this over here, and then we're going to deconstruct these pipes right here. And let's priority 8 all of this. Research done. Improve ventilation next, please. And environmental protection after that. Let's go ahead and get Atmos suits up. Not that we really need them, but eventually we want to go to like the oil biome and stuff and have fun. They're building this. Looks good to me. Whole new barracks being built over here. That's great. Now this bathroom is the only bathroom that they can use. I like that. While we're at it, a couple more schedules. Let's see. Work. Clear these out. And one more schedule, actually. This will basically complete everything for us. In terms of the scheduling. Downtime. 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 Bedtime. 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 Cool. I'll wait to move people in a little bit. Looking good. Making progress on this. That's what I like to see. This is all backed up right now, but soon won't be. It's filling up here. Okay, cool. How much do we have in here right now? Not a whole lot. Let's let this go a little bit longer. And then I think we want to get this going again. I think right now is Well, let me see. How many packets of polluted oxygen, roughly speaking, do I have in here? Decent number. So I might actually need some more here. D4. I think we're good now. I think we're good. Deconstruct this gas bridge. Just turn this thing off. We ran this out to here. And then we'll enter this line. But I don't have this part finished, so it's not going to go quite yet. Okay, cool. Still good, still good, still good. Radiant liquid pipes. Sensors. Sensors. Radiant gas pipes. Tepidizers, aquatuners, regulators. Awesome. Thermosensors, everything. Everything coming up, Millhouse. Okay, let's also go ahead. You know what? Let's just... More farms, you know? More farms. Why not? Farm tile. Build it out. More farms. You heard me. More farms. Just use up all the dirt. Eventually we'll need to switch, but we'll build up a large supply of everything first. We also want to start working on our food storage solutions, putting it in a nice disinfected place. That way it doesn't get stale. I have a decent amount of it in these fridges. Let's just enable a couple more fridges, actually. Made a mess. Because I have not completely fixed the scheduling yet. Let's go ahead and fix the scheduling now. And you know what? Because everyone's done such a good job, we're going to give everybody an extra block of downtime as well. Everybody, you can relax a little bit. We've made it. We've gotten there. We're living the dream. Extra block of downtime for everybody. But some of you are not going to get to sleep or do stuff because I'm going to move you to another schedule. Travaldo, welcome to Schedule 12. Abe, welcome to Schedule 12. Nicola, put you on Schedule 11. Frankie, put you on Schedule 11. Lindsay, put you on Schedule 10. Meep, put you on Schedule 10. Liam, Schedule 12. Nails, Schedule 11. Otto, Schedule 10. Alright, cool. Good to go, good to go. Now, the 4 lavatories that we have here should be able to satisfy everybody who's using the lavatories. Won't have anybody making a mess and stuff. Yeah, go ahead and mop this up. Okay. We're making progress over here. Let's up this priority just a little bit. Let's also just deconstruct one of these, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. What am I using for power now? Now we want to start considering being a little bit more efficient with our power. Yeah, we're going to continue disabling this building, actually. Set this priority to a 6. This priority is... we'll put it at a 6 as well. This is still active. This can remain at a 6. That's all fine. We'll sort things out for efficiency later. Let's just start getting some more barracks up and online. This is fine. How are we doing over here? Overpressure. Yeah. 100 kilograms will do it. Do we want to break that open? I think we wait. I think we're fine cooling-wise for now, actually. Although, I'm tempted to actually break it open over here. Maybe that's the better option. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, actually. We're going to get some popped eardrums, but other than that, should be fine. Yeah, so let's go ahead and say base, tile, ladder. Get some ladder down to here. And then we're going to say deconstruct, deconstruct, and we're going to dig out here. That's the plan. put this all on a slightly higher priority, and then we're going to rebuild this wall. And we'll let this area fill up with cold stuff. That'll help us in the future. Might as well get the cooling while we can. I just don't want to deal with that much carbon dioxide. Got more pressing concerns. Okay, so this is not started going yet because this is not yet done. We can pretty much go ahead and disable these. We'll disable one of them for now. Electrolyzer's still running. A lot of hydrogen in here to burn. That's great. We can basically take this line that we used to fill up these lines and put it towards more. Alright, so this is all built, so all hydrogen is now coming out. Once this polluted oxygen comes in, I think it'll just pump out more hydrogen and should pump out fuller packets of polluted oxygen when it has them. No. Okay, so I do want to set up a mechanical filter here somewhere. That's fine. We're still getting the mixing, which is nice. This is exiting at 29, entering at 18. I mean, we're getting these temperatures down. We see a lot more plants growing, so the cooling is slowly taking effect. Not as fast as I would have liked. Okay, this bar actually is... He tried to research this at one point. I get it, I get it. I was wondering what was breaking over here or something. Yeah, we'll want to mechanical filter out some of this polluted oxygen. Likewise, I want a mechanical filter over here to top up this water supply. Yeah, okay. Let's start working on that, actually. Plumbing. Liquid pump. Gold's fine with me. Slap this down here. Is this... No, this will keep going. Okay. Hydrogen is a pretty good gas to put in there, actually. We'll just leave that the way it is now. This water is relatively cool. Still dripping more water over here. Yeah. We're going to set up a pump. What's going on? I'm going to set up a pump. We need to run a wire to it. What do I have over here? I have one pump on this system. I can run more if I want to. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just run some copper wire. I have, I guess, nothing on this system, is that right? I don't have enough refined metal to run other things, though. Let's just go ahead and... Yeah, let's just go ahead and branch off of this. And then I can connect to this system if I want to later. Run a wire out here. And then we are going to set up a mechanical filter. So, we want a liquid valve. It doesn't really matter what we make it out of. Gold's fine. I don't really care. Copper, iron, we'll do whatever. And let's go ahead and... Where we're going to pump the other stuff? We can have it go over here, in which case having the filter set up right here would be good. And then we have it merge earlier. How do I want to set this up? Clockwise or counterclockwise? Does it matter too much to me? I guess either works. Either I would be fine with. I guess the main issue is that I want to leave enough space to run two pipes over here, and one is going to merge onto this polluted water supply, and the other is going to come up to our clean water supply. So maybe actually, I don't really want to put it up here. I want to put it closer to here. Yeah, I kind of want to be putting it sideways if I do that, but that isn't what I really want to do. You know, let's do it sideways. But let's move it over by like 1. Okay, so we'll set this here. Liquid pipe, doesn't really matter. Igneous rock is plentiful, so we'll use that. And then we're going to set up like so. And for the time being, though, we are going to say liquid pipe right here, like this. And we are going to then do a liquid bridge. Just build it right here, doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think we'll just do this. Okay, so that's sort of the rudimentary start of this system. We'll need to prime it first. But we're going to basically have just this pump out water and put it into these systems over here. And then those systems, we're going to heat up this water and before we put it into the water sieve, ideally, to get some active heat and cooling systems online. And then we are going to just have the cold water dump out into here. We're going to get a mix of fluids pretty much through this entire time because there's a mix of ice and polluted ice in this system. So I think having this mechanical filter is just good in the long run because we don't have control over the elements. At least we haven't set it up so that we would have control over the elements in this system. How are we doing over here? Almost done? Getting there. Atmosphere, yeah, okay. Let's mop up this. Get these growing again. Climbing up in food still, which is great. Atmosphere, sure. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Some of these might get a little bit too cold, but I think that's worth it if we just keep these colder. Right, I don't think too many of them are going to get too cold. Alright, so now this should start flowing pretty soon. You gonna finish this? You gonna finish this? Unreachable dig. What are you doing? Liam! Where? Okay. What's going on here? I thought you were building this. Build it. Build it, Lyra. Oh my. What are you doing? Build it. Oh, these people. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Otto. Glad there's somebody I can trust. It's so hard to find good people these days. Okay, so this is flowing. We're pumping some more out. We'll shut this off when we're done. Basically just remove our connection here. We want to fill this line up with hydrogen, though. Alright, cool. How we're doing down in our situation over here. These guys are getting this built slowly. That's fine. These farms are basically back online. We'll need to work on the rest of the base at some point. But I think we'll wait until we get an active cooling solution to tackle that. No real rush, right, for the rest of the base to be cooled down. As long as the farms are cool, then we're good. Looking good. Looking good. Suffocating. Don't scare me like that. Alright. Let's actually just go ahead and deconstruct this gas pipe here. That way the rest of this hydrogen will drain. Yeah, I think we'll be good after that. Okay, so this is cut off now. The rest of the hydrogen is draining from this line. It'll merge onto these. If we have a little bit of excess, that's fine. We can toggle around and fix that. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. If not, again, we can fix it. atmosphere is the main issue here, so we need to generate some more gases, basically. We have this polluted oxygen off-gassing, which will help with the atmosphere issue, but we also just want to generate more oxygen. More oxygen. Okay. How are we coming along? The last of the gas is merging through, and we'll have our system going. So this will keep... Right, this brings this area into thermal communication with this cold biome. And that'll keep all the temperatures nice and chilly. Let's go ahead and copy settings across here. Alright. Now we're starting... I think we're done filling up our cooling lines. I'm pretty happy with where they are right now. I'm not going to bother doing a gas reservoir like we did on the other side for this one, because I think it's already at a fine temperature, and I don't really care. These are starting to merge a little bit. Research done? Research done. Yeah, let's just start working towards rockets. I mean, what else do I have to do? Oh, fossil fuels, I guess. Yeah, fossil fuels. And then we'll work towards something big. We're pretty much done on research for the purposes of this playthrough. The base is turning around quite fine. Yeah, alright. Let's maybe clean up this area, turn it into a barracks. Maybe 2 barrackses. Second barrackses. Dig out this, deconstruct, deconstruct. Yeah, let's just start turning this stuff into useful stuff. Deconstruct. What is this power right now? These oxygen diffusers. Yeah, we can get rid of these. Deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. If I go to power... Yeah, we can also just deconstruct all of these power wires at this point. We'll move our research somewhere else. Let's go ahead, deconstruct. Deconstruct. Also ready to get rid of these lights. Don't need them anymore. Deconstruct everything along here. Get rid of this as well. Rearrange. We're going to rearrange these beds a little bit. Let's expand this out a little bit. Deconstruct all of this. Dig out a little bit further here. Base, tile. Granite sounds good to me. Something like this. And then we can go... No, that's a little bit too far. Like this. Right, and we'll stick another bed right here. Make this like a full barracks. Okay. Tile. Granite. Slap some down here. Deconstruct this if I haven't already. Base. Pneumatic door. Plop down one of those bad boys. Furniture. Cots. Granite. Boom, 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 boom. Set up some more bedrooms. Base, tile, granite. Set this up. Deconstruct this. Get rid of this wall as well. You don't have a research station, that's fine. Get this built. More beds. Everybody's gonna get a bed. Everybody gets their own bed. It's a miracle. We never thought we'd reach this day. But here we are. Started from the bottom. What else do I have over here to get rid of? Yeah, deconstruct. Get rid of these random wires. Get rid of that. I don't know what I want to do with this area, but deconstruct. Get this stuff out of here. Okay. Yeah, we want to set up a better solution than this electrolyzer room eventually. Eventually. Right now it's keeping us nice and oxygenated. Yeah, and I want to start using this for power. Go ahead and disable this building as well. This is flowing nicely. It's keeping everything cool. Maybe a little bit too cool. We can let it run for a while longer. Okay. What do I want to do with these areas? I want to set up an electrolyzer room. I want to get our mechanical filter done. Let's work on that. So we have pumped in some stuff here, and now I'm going to deconstruct any pipe that does not have water in it right now, like so. And then we're going to bridge the water onto our line here. Let's set this to 1 gram per second. New printables available. What do we got? Some bristleberry. This guy has diver's lungs. Diver's lungs is nice. Yeah, take another Herald. Everybody loves Herald, right? Welcome to the team, Herald. And we are gonna... We're taking Herald and we're putting him... I don't know. Let's try that again. There's multiple Heralds. He might be Herald number 3. I don't remember. But let's put you on schedule 10. There you go, Herald. Knock yourself out. Get rid of the rest of these lights. Once we have sort of like an enclosed electrolyzer room, then... guys, finish the bedroom. Finish the barracks. This poor man is sleeping without a roof over his head. There we go. There we go. He almost didn't get the buff. Stress is down to 9%. Poor Abe is the only one struggling. At 9%. 8%. He's getting better. Food's still looking good. Yeah, I think the next steps are just getting our water supply for our bathrooms sorted out, the heat system for this, and then enclosing our oxygen production. That way we don't have just, you know, gas pumps at the top of our base to pump out the hydrogen to somewhere. We can start considering also replacing some of the power generation in our base with hydrogen power generation. Yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm going to wait a little bit. I think we're kind of fine. I think more what we want to do is just dig down further. I don't know. Getting more of this hydrogen out of here would make more room for oxygen. But I also want more room for putting in more great halls and stuff. And I want some place to stick my kitchens. Maybe we just stick all the great halls like up here. We could probably manage that. This whole area is kind of a mess. Alright, let's just work on this system a little bit. Plumbing, liquid bridges, and deconstruct this liquid pipe as well, and then we will go plumbing, liquid bridge, igneous rock is fine. Bridge over to here, please. Yeah, once we have a fresh water supply coming in here, the next step is just to make sure that this system doesn't back up, right? We also kind of want to make sure this stays powered, I guess, but that isn't that big of a problem. It's on its own system, right? Not quite. It's also attached to this system. Okay. Yeah, let's make sure this is a high priority, and let's also up this threshold to like 40. I heard a beep, but I wasn't paying attention. What happened? You guys beeped at me because of missing research station? I doubt it. Okay. Our temperatures. 30 degrees, kind of right around 30 degrees. This line's fairly cold. This mealwood's still at a decent temperature. I think we're fine. We have this hot line coming back over it, so I think it'll kind of even out there. Okay. Yeah, maybe we just start storing some of the hydrogen for now. Just get some hydrogen storage going. Just so we can clear up some of the gas. Let's create actually like a nice looking room for that, I think. Tile, igneous rock is fine. Not great, but fine. Did I go far enough? 5. No, I did not. Actually, airflow tile. Just put some iron up here. And we will slap down a couple gas reservoirs, like so. And just store some of this hydrogen for later. Once we have some system running off of hydrogen power, we'll want to make sure that system kind of remains on hydrogen power. So I think this is a fine answer to that. Man, having a lot of dupes is fun. Everything just gets done so quickly. It's a miracle. You say jump, they say how high. Yeah, igneous rock. You can just run it like this, I guess. With gas bridges. This isn't even strictly necessary because of the way that the system works, but this will allow for me to do certain things if I want to in the future. So we're going to set it up like this. I guess I might want to start sorting out our storage. That is a thought. More barracks, though, seems like it's in order. Let's go ahead and start working on that. Base, tile, granite, and base, not base, furniture, cots, granite cots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, base, tile, granite, enclose this. Go and cancel this one. Pneumatic door. Iron's fine. Boom. Boom. Get another barracks up. Get more places for people to sleep. And then any slime I want to go put somewhere with a fairly high priority. Let's stick it next to our mushrooms over here, actually. Let's go base, storage bins. Anything's really fine. Igneous rock, we'll say. And let's just slap down some storage bins. I'll slap a couple airflow tiles just above them. And go oxygen, deodorizer, sedimentary rock is fine. Slap down a couple of these. Right, and then we'll set these to store slime for the mushrooms. I want everything that might off-gas to be somewhere where it's not going to off-gas something I care about. Let's Let's in fact also try and do this. Sedimentary rock is fine. Clear out some more of this. Let the hydrogen flow up here, push the polluted oxygen down. More oxygen for the base. Alright, so this farmland is now back up and running. We have this system all nice and primed. Looking good. So I think we're ready to start pumping. Plumbing, liquid bridge, slap this on here, and then I'm just going to say liquid pipe. Igneous rock is fine. This will come out over here, and then we're going to have a line coming out over here, like so. Yeah, and then I think we're just going to go liquid pipe, liquid bridge, slap down a couple more of these bad boys, and liquid pipe, igneous rock is fine. We'll go like this, and yeah. We're going to wait till the rest of this gets built before I hook this up, but that's going to put our polluted water over into here and our water up into here. And this should be nice and fairly cold water as well. Not really cold anymore because it's been sitting here for a while, but fresh cold water is coming in. Okay. Good progress. Let's start turning these back on. Let's tell these that they should be holding organic slime. Slime. Put all the slime over here, please. Any slime you come across, I want it down here. Any slime you dig out here, put it down there. Everything. Everything, everything, everything. How are we doing on our CO2 stuff down here? Alright, I think we're ready to seal this back off. Tile, granite, boom, boom. Priority 8 on this. Get this all settled. Okay, cool. We're up to 250,000 of kilocalories. Oxygen's looking good. We're going to store this hydrogen for later. Create an active cooling system. That way this system can supply our electrolyzers without heating up the place beyond what these systems are able to cool down. Body temperature. A little bit too hot. A little bit too hot. Hydrogen's coming in fairly cold. Alright, this will sort itself out. Yeah, we have heat transfer occurring here. Yeah, this will work. Okay. About to cut the episode. Let me, I guess, just before I cut the episode, let me just finish up this this system over here. Let's just priority 8 the rest of this stuff. Just so we can see it running and going. And then we'll need to expand this out eventually, because this will otherwise overflow. But other than that, we'll be good to go. This is a fun little project. We're pretty close to wrapping up, because there's not going to be a whole lot left when all is said and done. Hydrogen. Yeah. Let's go ahead and build a little bit of scaffolding out here. Dig out this. Deconstruct this, just to make sure the hydrogen flow up here is a little bit better. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. Finish up this mechanical filter. It's all this done. This all looks set. Our first packet of water is being sent out there. Yeah. All right. I guess we want to deconstruct this actually, but otherwise, plumbing, liquid pipe, being used to rock is fine. Let's go ahead and hook it up. And this should separate out all of the polluted water from the system. Priority 8, all this stuff. Get it done. What's temperature like over here? Just a little bit too hot. That's fine. Are we going? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so the mechanical filter is now taking all of the water and moving it out here, and taking all of the polluted water and putting it out here. And, yeah. Life's looking good. Lots of oxygen in the base. We're storing the gases that we care about over here. A little bit of polluted oxygen in here as well, but that's fine with me. Right, we can filter this out later if we care. I'll probably want to compress down a lot of the CO2 down here, similarly into reservoirs, just fill up everything with oxygen, I think is the plan. Probably put some more oxygen generation over here as well, once we have a little bit more of a heat solution. And yeah, I think we've turned around this base. Everything seems to be flowing pretty smoothly, and stress is down. Still germ problems, I guess. I'll need to deal with that, but they're less, at least. It's only 2 people with slime lung as opposed to like 5. Not that big of a deal, though. Unreachable build. Really? That's rough. Okay. Dig out here and wrap up the episode. Okay. I think that's it for this episode. I'll catch you guys next time.